He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Boise State's offense comes on the field to open this game. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But, Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then?
Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to chuck it again. That's caught. It's Ruiz. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. A first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on fourth down. Here's the opening drive. Fourth down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Good enough for first down yardage.
No, not an explosive play, but a great wrinkle to make the defense have to respect the perimeter and defending the perimeter. This time they lose the edge, and the receiver makes them pay for it coming off that jet sweep.
The Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The offense ready for play number 10 in this drive. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Ruiz. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Alert! Cross!
Toss play to the running back going left. Breaking tackles. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down play coming up.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Broncos looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
42 Spider. 4-2.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, BSU. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Green 25.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's running out of time here. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here's the handoff. Trucks through the defender. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Gives it to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Toss play to the outside. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Ruiz. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He'll hand it off. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll try the left side with a toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Broncos will bring their punt team on the field now. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the run, it's Adams. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. No huddle now for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Ruiz. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looking to throw it again. And now another deep ball here. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down. Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half.
3:25.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun, fighting him off.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Adams. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking for a gap. It's Adams. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He
makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first two quarters of playoff football.
And the Broncos will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. Excellent field position here for the offense. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, enough. Got space looking for the end zone here. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He'll pitch it. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the handoff again. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
On the double.
Oh, a reverse. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives.
Makes a spectacular diving catch. Touchdown, BSU. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He fires it. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Running out of time in the pocket. Here's trouble. The ball is knocked loose in the end zone. Oh, and they pick it. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And this one will be fair caught. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Penn State. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The pocket breaking down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Important second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. The big fullback's got it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the 3rd period. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Get set, get set. Valley Stunner.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to get the throw off. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And on the carry, he's heading left. Runs through the defender. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. And the completion made. And tackled there by the defense. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run that hurry out.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it.
And the ball to the ground. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quick throw caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. They'll run it from the gun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Under. 42 spider. 4-2 spider. Go.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Broncos looking to run some tempo here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Broncos will send their punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
325.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A new set of downs after that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And he pulls it in for a big gain. Explosive play. The gain moves the ball all the way to the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the ball is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Fights through the tackler. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll ride the back again here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Holding. Offense.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is why we've all been talking about the college football game coming back. For plays like this, if you got a guy in that backfield that you know he can make the right read and has the wheels to pick up yards like this, man, we love the option game in the college football world.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Broncos with 1st and 10 here. Sticking with the running game. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff on a single back formation. Fighting off the defender. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a draw to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Here we go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Touchdown, Boise State. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.